What's up? Welcome back to DMG. In my first video about the server that I picked up, you might recall me saying that, oh, that's funny that 4 IDE drives fell into my lap this afternoon because I bought one literally this morning. Well, here is the one that I bought this morning. Gonna be unboxing it here. I don't know why the box is so long. Like, you could easily fit 3 or 4 hard drives in here. Not to mention like 2 up, so you could fit a lot more. It's a bit beat up because I wasn't too careful removing the packing labels, but it came in better condition than this. It's shipped and packed extremely well. And here, wait, let me dig up a fragment of the label from the trash can. Yeah, you can see it was shipped priority mail. So, you know, when you hear where I bought this from, that'll be especially interesting because usually things don't arrive within the week or month. Usually things from Wish.com, where I bought this drive, get here in like 2 months from when I order them. So basically, I came across this drive on Wish.com. I'll show the listing in a second. I was like, oh hey, 500 gig drive, that's interesting. Oh wait, it's IDE, I need that. I just said thote. I was gonna say that, and I was also gonna say those, but they just blended. So, oh, it comes in the Apple Caddy. Sweet. I mean, I'm not going to use it, but that's pretty nice. If I ever resell this drive, I'm going to need that. I really want to just say how well this was packed. So, sorry, I got to refocus the camera. So this is a drive for Apple servers. I looked into the model number a little bit more, and it's interesting. It's got a SCSI connector. So if I take it out of this caddy, hopefully it will be IDE as the listing described. Yeah, basically this was $25 for an IDE hard drive. I was like, I just have to take that deal because most IDE hard drives, you know, you'll find okay capacity, like 40 to 80 gig in the lower price range, but I mean 500 gig drives, just huge ones, can get upwards of the like, you know, $50 mark sometimes, depending on what drive you buy. So yeah, it looks like it does just slide out, but how, I'm not sure. But yeah, this was an Apple drive from their Xserve. Yeah, it says it right there. 7.2K IDE hard drive. It's from 2006. It's a Desk Star. Okay, so if you pop this little lid off, you can see there's like a Molex adapter, and this indeed is an IDE drive, but it has this SCSI adapter board. So if I do ever come across a machine that uses SCSI, then this will come in a lot of handy because I don't have any functioning native SCSI drives. And by functioning, I mean in one piece at all. But yeah, I was extremely surprised to find this on Wish.com. I wouldn't recommend buying a hard drive from Wish.com, but this was from an actually like legitimate IT parts company. I looked up the seller name, IT Parts Express, and they're like an actual company. They were selling a couple other hard drives. I think a future video will be another interesting drive they were selling. Now, why it would have had this adapter is, of course, if you know anything about old Macs, it's that most of them used SCSI. I don't know how many Macs natively used IDE. Oh, that's a ground wire. Okay. I think if I just disconnect this IDE cable from the drive, And then this Molex cable. It has very thin wires. I feel like I'm going to break it. Said this was used, but, you know, if it truly was in a server, it does not look very used. You can usually tell when something has been used in a server. There's this little part of the connector that's sticking out a bit. And I think with the screwdriver I can just pry it out from the drive. There we go. So it looks like in this caddy the drive would have been replaceable anyway. That's interesting. So yeah, I'll put this caddy back together for if I need it in the future. Definitely feels like a, you know, that old Apple product quality, you know, it's got the little nice details, like the locking handle. So this would have probably been a hot swappable drive. This is really giving me a original Mac Pro cheese grater vibe. You know, I've done very little with Apple products in my life, but I do believe that this is, you know, that age, just from the date on the drive. And then I'll probably watch this video that I'm recording in reverse so that I know how to put it back together right. Anyway, now let's take a look at the drive, which is what we're actually here for. So yes, Hitachi Desk Star. I bet this is 3-4 platters from its absolute weight. And also, a lot of older Hitachi / HGST, they have these extra things on the bottom. Now, I'm not sure if those are magnets. I don't even know if the scissors are magnetic. Yeah, I don't know what those are for because they are not magnetized. Maybe just to add weight or something. I mean, now, I've seen on these old Mac drives, there's so much freaking configuration. I'm going to take it off camera really quickly to just knock this out. Under 16 heads, it's configured as cable select. Oh, I guess that's what CS was on the other IDE drive. I was wondering what that was, actually. Honestly, my expertise on IDE drives does not go very far. Pretty new to them. But I'm pretty sure that's like dependent on where it is on the cable. The computer decides if it's master or slave. But I'm not 100% sure. If I'm wrong, please someone tell me in the comments. I'll just like put the parts of this caddy back in it. It's time for this. Yeah, I'll just plug it into the IDE cable and see how it goes. Now this drive was, in the description it said it was seller refurbished, so that's why I'm going to be checking the smart, because I would like to know just how much it's been used. Because if it hasn't been used too much, I might recommend this drive to some friends on the forum. Alright, let's test this out. Interesting. It took quite a while to spin up. I think I might just check setup. Oh, it said right there, quickly, that it detected a 500 gig IDE disk. Hitachi, okay, it's detected under IDE primary 0. Yeah, 16 sectors, that's what it should be set as. Okay, looks like everything is what it should be in here. Okay, it's recognized under found new hardware. I assume it's blank partition, or it might be Mac formatted, which this thing won't recognize, because obviously this is not a Mac we have here. There we go. Why do I fix everything I touch? So yeah, you just have to twist the wire up and shove it behind the monitor to keep tension on it. I'll go check drives. It's got 7 years on it. Only 76 starts and stops. Yeah, wow. So that definitely makes me think it was used in a server environment. If it's got so much uptime but so few power off. Because of course if your company's server is shut down, you're losing money. So they want to keep those things up as much as possible. So yeah, you're definitely not getting a brand new drive. But it's a Hitachi drive. It will outlive you, your family, and everyone you love. So there really is not a concern, because these drives are just built to withstand the apocalypse. Unless it's a laptop drive, then they suck. Okay, so it looks like it was fully wiped. It's got 466 gigs free. It's not a problem with it, it was just rattling a bit. Yeah, so it doesn't have a partition on it. Honestly, I'm pretty satisfied. Yeah, it's got a lot of hours on it, but it's worth it. I'm gonna stop the GPU fan with my finger. Most of the sound you're hearing now is the drive. When I stop the fan, so yeah, it is a bit loud. It's a server drive after all. Might test it, might not. But yes, this drive will definitely be quite useful. And I'm also glad that it works on just IDE. And it's not limited to only working on that IDE caddy thing. Alright, real quick before I end the video. This drive came from something called an Apple Xserve, which it had 8 bays of these drives. They were OEM to that machine. But yeah, that is going to be it for this video. Not much else I can do. Thank you everyone for watching, and yeah, see you next time.